Hi, I'm Gary, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This is Monday Matters. In the show this week, I'll be looking at the news of the week as usual, and also looking back at what's been going on the last week and what's going to be happening this week. Now, I need a coffee, sorry, bit of a frog in my throat. You know, in many ways, this coffee mug here represents the good people who have supported the channel over the last year. Bit like a Queen's colour represents the soul of a regiment, the traditions of a regiment. Then this cup represents the giving that people have done over the year to support the growth of this channel, and it is enormously well received. I really am very grateful for it. Now, if you'd like to join these happy few, this band of brothers who keep this channel going, you can do so by checking out any of the links in the information box below, be that buying a coffee, being a Patreon patron, buying some merchandise, or even just buying your Airfix kits through my link. Anyway, enough of all of that, back to the news. Starting with the news from Airfix. Now, if you haven't watched my reports from HQ yet, we were given a first look at the new box art for the 1/48 scale Avro Anson, showing an aircraft of 500 Squadron taking on two Messerschmitt Bf 109s and winning. This is the A scheme. The B scheme is from 71 Squadron Royal Australian Air Force during maritime camouflage trials in 1943. And the C scheme is a training aircraft from 31 General Reconnaissance School of the Royal Canadian Air Force in 1941, showing off the yellow underside. The Anson kit is due in stores sometime in October. Also announced at the meeting was an additional scheme for the new 1/24 scale Spitfire 9C. This is the aircraft flown by Johnny Johnson as part of the Canadian wing at RAF Kenley in 1943. This brings the total options for the kit to 5, but I still think I would go for the French one myself. And don't forget, if you've pre-ordered the K2Y ambulance and want to get the free pint glass, you need to have pre-ordered using this bundle code. If, like me, you didn't, then make a new pre-order with this code and then cancel your old one. Just a reminder, if you are going to pre-order anything or indeed order anything from Airfix, then please do it using the access code in the information box below. All it means is that no extra cost for you. Anything you buy, Airfix will give a percentage to this channel. And of course, if you're a club member, you still get your 10% online discount. And by the way, since I recorded the first point of this voiceover, I've given in and I have ordered the 1/24 Spitfire, and it is going to be in the French colours. Anyway, on with the news. A kit just arriving in store right now is this 1/144th scale Heinkel HE111Z from Roden, an interesting aircraft that was featured in my film on twin fuselage planes. This kit is considerably easier to handle than the 1/48th scale Monster from ICM or even the 1/72nd scale kit from Hasegawa. It's a lot cheaper too. Also arriving from Roden is the NB36 Crusader in 1/144th. This was used to test the in-flight running of a nuclear reactor as part of research into nuclear-powered jet bombers. Absolute madness. Karaya has this new tooling of the L10 Electra in 1/144th scale. Various markings are available, including the ill-fated aircraft flown by Amelia Earhart in 1937. Big Model has been busy releasing more junior set kits, the ones with the paints, brushes and glue. These of the Iskra and, strangely enough, these of the Gloucester Javelin. Sadly, I can't find any distributors outside of Poland, and the postage cost can be prohibitive if you just want to give one a try. If you do hear of any distribution, please let me know so I can share it. I'll be keeping my ear open as well. For something very different, you might like this Parseval Sigsfield observation balloon in 1/144th scale. The plastic looks pretty sparse on the sprues, but the photo etch rigging looks astonishing. May be nice for an aerial diorama with something like a BE2C. Vespid Models has announced a very smart looking Leopard 207V main battle tank in 1/72nd scale. I love the "what colour shall we paint the wall" look of the camouflage. By the way, Trumpeter is doing a very similar kit in a very same scale very soon. From AVD comes this delightfully bonkers KA30 Aerosleigh in 1/43rd scale, one of many increasingly available. However, again, distribution could be a problem with this Russian kit right at the moment. And finally, Toro Model has these beautifully cast 1/35th scale Polish cavalry figures from 1939. Now, at the Battle of Krojanty, the cavalry broke an infantry battalion of the German army, but they then had to retreat in the face of a counterattack by armoured cars. Contrary to myth, Polish cavalry never ever attempted to charge tanks. Beautiful figures as well. So, normally now I'd be talking about the kit I made last week and announcing kit of the week for next week, but we're not doing that because last week, of course, I was at Airfix. And I've been putting together some videos from all the footage I shot on the day. I've already had one explaining the process from product decisions to research and scanning and then to product design. And we've also had a look at some of the prototypes and test shots of the kits that will be appearing this year, notably the Anson and the Buccaneer, and of course the 1/24th scale Spitfire. Now, next week there's more to come. Tomorrow there's going to be a video featuring the head of brand, Dale Luckhurst, and he's talking about spare parts, how the spare parts operation works and where it may be going in the future. There's also going to be a video based on the presentation from the guys at Humbrol about paints and weathering solutions and things like that, but also a brand new product they're bringing to market. And also I'll be doing a video of the Q&A session at the end of the day. That's got some very interesting questions and some quite revealing answers as well. Questions and things that people have been asking me about as well in the meantime. So keep an eye out for the Q&A video. And finally for next week, I thought I need to have a bit of fun. So I'm going to put together a crystal ball video. I'm going to take what we learned at Airfix, what we've seen of the current range and the way ranges have evolved, and we're going to make some predictions for next year. These are completely off the cuff. These are completely without any help or inside information from anyone. I haven't been given any insider knowledge there. I haven't been given any don't tell anyone else buts from anybody. So it's just looking at what they said, looking at what they've done, looking what's in the melting pot at the moment, and then thinking ahead to next year, what might they do? It's just for fun, okay? It's just for a bit of rest and relaxation, a bit of a giggle. When I send it to Airfix, and I will, either they're all going to sit round over a cup of tea and some biscuits and have a really good laugh at the stupidity of my suggestions, or they're going to be pointing fingers at each other accusingly saying, which one of you told him about that? Or a mixture of the two. Anyway, it could be a laugh. It's just there for fun. But once you've watched it, why not let me know what you think Airfix should do? I'll gather together the answers. I will maybe put up a poll on the site, and then I can send that to Airfix as well, saying my 5,000 people reckon this is what you should be doing very soon. You never know. If people are going to buy it, then Airfix will make it. They're a commercial company, why wouldn't they? Anyway, let's have some fun with that. So that's the week ahead. Next weekend is very important to me. Saturday, the 6th of August, is the 1-year anniversary of the first video I posted to YouTube of making aeroplanes, a box opening on the de Havilland CHIPMUNK in 1/48. It's been quite a year. It's gone very quickly. So next weekend will be a bit of a celebration. I'll be making a bit of a retro kit for the kit of the week after. I'll be telling you more about that at the time. And because I'm currently, as I record this, 14 short of the 5,000 subscriber mark. By next week, I hope we will have reached 5,000 subscribers, and there'll be a celebration giveaway with a competition. So there's all of that to look forward to. Then, of course, once the excitement of that is still ringing in your ears, it's time for Monday Matters again. Okay, so I hope that sounds good to you. I hope you've enjoyed the last week, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do remember, thumbs up to like it down there below underneath the frame, and if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel. Don't cost you anything. It really does help me enormously. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.